Steve Hayes, thank you for taking out some time to talk to us about the TOPRA board election process. We have a few questions for you just to help members understand elections a bit better around TOPRA, and also they may wish to find out a bit more about what it's like to be a board member or a president. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions here. First off, why did you decide to become a board member at TOPRA?
I haven't been a member of the organisation for over 30 years and valued it at every level and stage of my career. I felt it was an opportunity to give something back. I've had previous experience on other boards, and it was the experience that I felt could come in handy for TOPRA, so I was pleased to put myself forward.
Excellent. And how would you describe your experience sitting on the board?
It's been amazing. It's great working with a dynamic team of other board members. We've achieved a lot and we've lots more to go, but it's great to see TOPRA as a dynamic and vibrant organisation because it's about everybody. It's not just about the board.
And what would you say to the TOPRA membership about the difference between being president as opposed to a director on the board?
Well, all of us directors are leaders, but as president, it's my privilege to actually chair the board, which means I'm more like the conductor of the orchestra, and it's about making sure that when we're talking about an issue, making a decision, that we get everybody to have an opportunity to say what they think, make a contribution, and get all the opinions and get all the perspectives considered so that when we make a decision, we do so from a very well-informed perspective.
And as always, with any board, there's going to be challenges. So what have you found to be the main challenges?
Well, thankfully, all the challenges have been good ones. It's a busy time for TOPRA, and I think we've done very well. As members will know, we had transitioned from Linda's leadership at the end of last year over to Kevin's, and during this current past 4, 5, 6 months, we've been dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. And I'm delighted to see that the way that the organisation has coped and prevailed, largely online, so that staff, volunteers, board members, everybody has worked really very, very hard to make sure that as far as possible and as safely as we can, we've continued to deliver what we need to deliver for our members, particularly on training and all the other things that are important.
Lovely. And finally, what one piece of advice would you give to a TOPRA member who's considering nominating themselves for the president-elect or board position?
I would encourage anybody to stand for the board, in doing so to set out their regulatory credentials, but also to make clear what skills and gifts they bring from other parts of their life that will enable them to contribute as a director of the company in terms of leadership and encouraging the best out of the organisation and having a passion for its future. Even if you're not putting yourself forward for election, I would encourage all members to vote in the elections to ensure that we have a dynamic, energised board with a passion for TOPRA's future.